Success. Whatever you want to do in life,
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius. Appreciate you. You loyal. I changed a lot. You can too. Win, 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 no matter what. The doors that was closed, I ripped the doors off and took the hinges off. And when I took the hinges off, I put the hinges in the boy's hands. Yeah, in the boy hands. You know, I took the whole door off and the hinges and I put it in the boy's hands. You could put the hinges on their hands too. Never give up, never surrender. Put this money in your savings account. Buy your mama a house. Buy your whole family houses. This next part of the video is when you're doing push-ups, when you're doing sit-ups, whatever. Let's get it. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one. And another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one. And another one.
Give me nice, give me low, give me a body. My bread, she got my teeth, give me a poo. Hey, ain't nobody touching you when they try to touch me. Everybody touching you, but I want you to marry you. I'm gonna try you know, say I'm complete. It's for my money inside. My main yeah. Bye.
Well, for all of us,
determination is success. Whatever you want to do in life, get focused. Try and know more about it before you start your own. Don't try and ask questions to somebody that is better than you. Get information before you go into the field. If you go into the field and you don't ask questions, you don't get what those things you're supposed to get there, you will drop. Masses will drop you, you won't go anywhere. Determination is success. Whatever you want to do in life, get focused. Try and know more about it before you start your own. Don't try and ask questions to somebody that is better than you. Get information before you go into the field. If you go into the field and you don't ask questions, you don't get all those things you're supposed to get. Determination is success. Whatever you want to do in life, get focused. Try and know more about it before you start your own. Don't try and ask questions to somebody that is better than you. Get information before you go into the field. Because if you go into the field and you don't ask questions, you don't get all those things you're supposed to get. To get there, you will drop. The masses will drop you. You won't go anywhere.
Ruffles, another day, another time. I'm telling you, we are here again. I mean, we're here to dive into issues pertaining to the traffic. When it comes to entertainment, I mean, we're quite across and discuss the issues
Exactly 26 minutes down for in the time check on the clock. I don't know how you listen from wherever. I want to say welcome to the Traffic Plus on the Tuesday. I mean the 18 days in the month of March. Year me constant 2025. I just mean we're moving gradually. So let's say welcome again. At this time we have our Yana boys, our motorcyclists, the tricycle riders, the keke rider, the taxi driver, our police officer, just everyone posted listening to the traffic plus to know what's coming on, what's happening when it comes to the traffic, when it comes to entertainment. But I want to say welcome, welcome to it. On a Tuesday, from so many directions, different angles, but finding in the centers, directing the traffic, male police officers. My name is Elijah Bzeze, and of course, I here with the man, Heron Jalaso. Together, we're going to ride you up to 6 o'clock, where we're going to talk about issues confronting the traffic. We're going to talk about issues confronting the motorcyclists, and we're just going to cut across. But let me say welcome to the man, Heron. What's up? How you doing?
Yeah, thank you so much, Elijah, for the intro. I was just sitting quietly, and then listening. You telling the people how it's going to be fascinating on today's edition of the program, the Traffic Plus on Truth FM. Nobody does it better than us
Yeah.
at about this time, cutting the cross, we are, going to the traffic, bringing happenings. Coming way there from Kakada,
Yeah.
staying as far as 15 gate, coming around the Mount Barclay and the Fennel and the FDA, and yes, like I said, nobody does it better than us, when it comes to information about the traffic. So it's a good day again, and it's a pleasure to be here. Let me say hands up to all of the men and women that are within the police for always doing what they are doing for their country, mostly it is because of passion, because everything you do, your passion comes first.
And that's the best thing you need
Yeah,
to do.
because in what you are doing, there are times there will be obstacles, there will be challenges, and you feel like even leaving a job at times because of the passion, you stay stick glued to the job, and you do what you keep doing. So again, it's another day, another Tuesday. I understand the team is, the team here, to bring you the happenings about the traffic. We don't mince our words. Yes, we don't mince our word when it comes to who goes wrong and who's doing the right thing. We will say you're right, and we will say you're
I mean,
right.
more especially when it comes to the traffic,
Yeah, more specifically the
yeah, talking
Yes,
about focusing on our traffic police officer, they are the people actually in the traffic.
yeah,
They are the one directing the traffic, making sure that people stay in the queue, making sure that people stay by the rules and regulations according to the traffic.
sure.
So we always talk about the uh, police officer or the traffic police officers who are actually in the traffic, and we bring on the spotlight our driver, the motorcyclists, and I mean the tricycle riders. These are
Mhm.
people that are always in the traffic, and the pedestrians.
Yeah, yeah,
We don't have to forget about them. They are also in the traffic. Yeah, so I mean, I think that no go zone when it comes to the issue of motorcyclists is one thing that actually been around and been making its own headway. I mean, when it comes to the motorcyclists, the leaders been advocating so that they can go back to time. Well, so many questions being raising are coming from diverse angles. Are talking about why motorcyclists I want to go back to time, and they racing at Gen 1. Uh, um, I mean, I don't know how to place it right now. Yeah,
everybody got their
no,
self story. They
yeah,
got their point,
they say every story got have a three sides.
Yeah,
The truth, your side and my side.
Yeah.
So I don't know which side because the government on the side, but I think get everything.
You
Yeah,
for government.
they give for there's a saying that they give
The
for
government
government.
next to God.
Okay, so I think the government get all the side,
Yeah.
but when it isn't the motorcycles, or the concern of being racing, when it comes to the issue of going to town, the government told them that they should actually rest at the back. I mean, before they go to town, and some of them uh who needed to go to town and want to be running to town,
Yeah.
they actually pay the sum like 300 United States dollar.
Yes. The guy
Yeah,
said it other
yeah,
day.
he said it on the show. He paid 300 United States dollar just to be going to town. I mean, if you want to be running in town,
Yeah.
going to town, you gotta
Central
pay that.
Monrovia.
Yeah, Central Moreover, you gotta pay that amount. And so, those that wanted to go to town,
They were able to pay the
they were able to
300.
pay actually 100 United States dollar. So, and it came a time where another incident occurred where one motorcyclist was actually brought down. I mean, he was dead. According to some riot that occurred in the Newtown place. I mean, and then government released a no-go zone
Yeah.
or a ban for motorcyclists, all right, who are going to turn. And these have been raising so many concerns to motorcyclists. There have been so many protests when it comes to that issues, all right. Motorcyclists have been engaging, I mean, the government, the national police of Liberia talking about they want to go back to town because government took that money. Yeah, and they should go back to town because it was the reason the government took the money because they feel that they have the right to plan the main street of Central Morovia.
Yeah.
So these are things that we've been expressing these few days, and they actually been negotiating with the Liberia National Police. And at that time, the RG wasn't in contract where the second project took place, and we saw so many things on the social media where the motorcyclists came out again. They were protesting. We saw some videos, photos coming out with some people getting hurt in the process, and so I mean, so many things happening when it comes to the bound of the motorcyclists not going to town. So we don't know what it stands right now. We have not received any information from the Supreme Motorcyclist president, in person of Chokon Gray, who is actually in charge of the Supreme Motorcyclist. He have not yet given any information. So I don't know if they actually planning another protest again because now the RG in person of Greg Como is in control right now. So probably we're going to be seeing another protest coming up, or they're actually negotiating this process behind the scene so that motorcycles are going to be plied in the street. And we've been receiving information from one of our correspondents, in person of J. Ryan Somerville, who is actually in the traffic, always giving us information pertaining to traffic. And recently, he said they have been experiencing a special task force from the Liberia National Police. That get some vehicles, in the traffic where they've been issuing tickets to taxi driver when it comes to the issue of your vehicles not actually working properly. When I talk about working properly, I mean your traffic lights, your brake light and other stuff on a vehicle is not actually working. So the police officer have been issuing ticket to the taxi driver. So taxi driver been receiving, two tickets in the traffic, right? So and each ticket contain like a 30 United States dollar. So probably if your single is not working, your brake is not working, and another thing on the car is not working, so probably gonna attempt like not a United States dollar ticket, meaning a ticket. So you have to pay for that ticket. So we talked to our correspondent. He talked to us. He said the RG wasn't in contract, and probably when he come back, these are issues they're gonna put on a plot to discuss with him. Why taxi driver should receive like tickets? Why you don't just put these charges on a ticket? Telling him, telling the taxi driver, this is what you need to pay. But all of a sudden, you're gonna come out and giving the test driver 3 to 4 tickets. They raise a concern. I mean, the test driver Union of Liberia, most of those are going to town. They raise that concern. So, been discussing that issue. So, like we have Uriah Somerville, who is in the traffic book. Henry, you been following everything, saying I don't know, but you got a point to make.
Yes, yes. The whole clash between the police and the cyclist, it has been something trending everywhere, and I don't think it has been away for. But thank God, I think it is coming to arrest, or better still, coming out of still, where it when I see some of these things happening because they were actually carrying the country somehow, some way, right? So at times it brought some bravery
Okay.
to the cyclists. They no longer fear the police, and I think that was very very bad, to be honest. That was very very bad. So that brought as a country, these are not things we are to be seeing. Going clash with the police, and even kind of time we saw the men and women in arm, also in clash with the Labrador National Police that happened right around the SD Cobra Junction, and that was also bad, But thank God that it is coming to rest, yes. And but Labrador problem, we pray that some of these things they be resolved one of these days so that we can boastfully say, Labrador is our own. At times you go into some gathering, you want to talk about your country, but you're afraid. I guess you have sensed that people saying a whole lot of good about their country, but to talk about your own, you sometimes afraid because as soon as you say they will say, "Oh, that country, where the people don't mean or respect or law and order."
Okay.
Yes, so all of these things. But anyway, there's our own. We keep doing what we are doing, and we keep talking what we are out of thought, so that bro can be a great one of these days. So what we haven't played on today, we're hoping to talk to our contact person that's our traffic analyst, Mr. Emmanuel Towell. He's going to be giving us some development. He's our traffic analyst way there around the RI highway. And also we'll be talking to Uriah Somerville. He's going to be giving us update from the traffic. How he has been our contact person there within the traffic. So from where you joining us, but whatever means, there's a reminder that you're in tune to the Traffic Plus on Truth FM 96.1, the Tuesday edition with your presenters Elijah Zeze and Dara Henry Jara. We're here again driving you up to the hour, but that's it. Let's get it rolling.
So we want to see how best to connect with our correspondent. I mean, not a correspondent, but the traffic analyst.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Emmanuel Towell.
That guy, he's always
he's going to tell us
somebody
about
called me to asking, "Oh, who's that guy?"
Emmanuel Towell, right?
Yeah, Emmanuel Towell.
The traffic analyst.
Yeah, he will tell you the kind of accident, what caused some of these accidents, and after what we try to find a solution, what we ought to do. One thing I'm always saying, and I will keep saying it: do not overspeed. The speed you can control, that's the speed you get in, right? That thing, for instance, when you put the car in full gear,
Okay.
and then you get control full is a running, that is a running gear.
You're talking about this because you know about the driving skills,
Yes.
and you know about standards, and the most people talking about people that run standards.
Yeah.
Standards are professional drivers, right?
Yes.
Standards,
So when
people
you
who drive
get
standards.
when you get into full, or better still, you put the car in full, and the wheels of course you cannot control that gear or that speed. What do you expect? What do you expect?
Don't expect damage.
Damage. And take into consideration you are carrying lives. And some of these people, they are family head, even you. So you rather take your time that you go safely and come back safely. I think that will be necessary.
Okay.
But because you want to make 10, 15 trips,
yeah, because
a day,
you want to run quickly, come back,
Yeah.
and get a
No.
15 trip and get more money.
yeah,
Pay, probably you running for someone, you want to pay that money, pay the present, set the amount and get more money. So you want to be speeding over
you got to overspeed.
and you put yourself in trouble that you will
Put
not
yourself in
handle.
trouble, everlasting trouble at times. into small accident. We even see
But you know, if you kill
two
someone like
legs.
that one, like everlasting, right?
Yeah.
Everlasting,
the
correct.
two legs going to live there. You're going to,
But you know, you're
that
talking about
trauma, to live from that trauma.
you destroying
That thing,
another family here,
yes, you yourself would not be able to forgive
another
yourself.
family here, you destroying.
So you probably take it easy. You make your 6 trips a day. That's necessary.
Like what we
Grateful to
experiencing
God.
and how we did
Yes.
these few days.
See what happened. We have, just a survivor. I saw the video. She was like explaining how it all happened.
How it happened.
Yeah, it was very sad. You being
It's
a
bad.
survivor. From
It's actually bad.
how, that trauma said for that trauma to leave you, it
You know,
becomes a whole problem on you.
riding another car,
Yeah.
you know, that thing gonna be playing with your mind.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I hope same thing will not happen to me.
Yeah.
And you know, it's always gonna be in your mind. You will not
But
be always satisfied.
That's it. Life has to move on.
Yeah.
God cannot come from heaven to talk to you.
No.
It is impossible, right? But rather you pass through people to talk to you. So I told someone one of these days, whenever you want to get into trouble, you see a person, an individual, and then it kept telling you, just forget about it. That person is your savior. You just forget about that thing. But you see some people will be like, intensifying the problem. If you try to listen to some of these things, you'll be taking the wrong road. So, but that's it. So we'll sit and talk and talk
Yeah.
and talk. And then it becomes optional to you now to make the right decision.
What
You
else?
say, oh,
You
yes.
leave
Okay.
if you're interested.
Yeah. So let's say hands up to all of our colleagues, the various checkpoints
Yeah.
at the Pakistan.
That kind of checkpoints
yeah.
around.
There comes all the checkpoints around. So let's start from the Mount Barclay end, with the Mount Barclay coming as far FDA coming to the. And let me say hands up to the guys there at the Mount Barclay checkpoint. Yes, you guys are doing a great job. Keep doing what you are doing for your country, and not forgetting the guys also at the Omega Junction. That place, the gap is a T intersection.
Talking about Omega, right?
Right to the Omega, there is
Yeah,
a T intersection. You got
Okay.
another car coming from inside Omega. They're someone will be going out of town. The various counties, and then you can another one coming right there. So that intersection, that time,
Using the decision community, going
Yeah.
back to the medical.
yeah, going back to the
road.
medical.
Yeah.
That's the park up in junction, or better the park up in checkpoints. Hands up to the police also, because if you was there, what happens down there is that some part of that intersection,
Yeah.
it is a parking lot. Where people,
Yeah. Right beside the road.
yeah, right, okay, and it should have been that way either. Right beside the road, people have to park
I
their
don't know
cars.
the reason is that because they don't have a parking lot,
Yeah.
or because you found driver parking beside the road.
And so the
Right,
dog
it
can be in
is-
rush.
They also
They don't
using
want to go.
one of the lanes, all right.
Yeah,
Okay, so they were using one of the lanes that going to the Kakata Highway, so
Yeah.
you're gonna find driver parking
you find,
beside the road.
and it is not necessary again. It is not.
It's
There should be a
risk. It's
specific
a risk.
parking lot.
Yeah.
When you come, you park your car time by time. But some of these drivers, they are very adamant. They are very, very, adamant, very, very high
And
headed.
we're gonna find time to actually talk about the driver you.
Yeah.
I don't know how is the driver you.
What are they actually doing? Some of these
What they
things?
actually doing? That's the issues, all right. So like national driver.
So why would a man be in rush? You can't park the car beside
There's
the
no
road,
regulations.
take
There's no
passengers.
terminal
Yeah.
provided for drivers. I mean,
But
going
when
out of town,
you go
and
out
I
of
know they're paying due.
Yeah.
To the union. So what are you actually doing? So these are things we will be talking about when there's traffic laws.
Yeah. And then also to the park up in Bell, go around as far as red light. We got a very wide intersection again. Red in red light. The all on the fence.
Okay. Yeah.
Right there.
Right there.
There's a wide intersection. You always find the police there also, regulating the traffic. So going as far as 72nd, right there at the 72nd checkpoints, you also find police there, and
Okay.
the traffic light is also there. Yes. And
Yes,
yeah,
72nd.
but yet still you find the police because
The traffic lights
there are a
are
lot of-
features.
there are a lot
Of
of
the police
guys
officer.
who would like to violate the traffic. When they see red, they will not like to stand. So the police will be there to help them, or the pedestrian will tell them, say, "Oh, you have to stop." And then taking the back road, going as far as not from Oman, but Boulevard. Right there, Boulevard, you also find the police. They're regulating traffic coming from ELWA going to town. You also find the police there. So that's something good. I thought is actually welcoming. But my major concern is that the traffic lights, they're already being installed. So now what can we do? What's the best thing to do now is that we try to put them on. They are already being installed. The best thing to do is try to put them on. But now we find it very, very difficult. They are not on. You know, when you check even to Dubai Road Junction, the traffic light is there, but it's not on. It's being installed, but now it is not on. Why? I hope that the government can take a quick stand on this, because if you observe the Dubai Road traffic can very be jammed at times. The traffic can very be jammed, and going Central Monrovia and just other parts. So let's work on it. I know the government will do that, but you know, there are times because of other problems, the government will forget about some of these major things. You know, but it will also help to regulate the traffic. So I'm appealing to the government so that they will not forget about the traffic light. To viewer checkpoints, to the GSA road. When you go to GSA junction, you go to EAW junction, you go to the Boulevard junction, you will see the traffic that being installed, but it is not on. It is not on. All of these things, it will help. It will help, you know, to keep the traffic.
I don't know. So many places have been seeing the traffic light, but we are not seeing it.
We are not seeing it.
I don't know why is it problem. I don't know. I don't know traffic. I was asking question all the time. I don't know traffic light installed on LEC, but you know it's not stable. In Liberia, so if you pull traffic light on LEC, so many will not actually experience traffic light. Will not actually use traffic light. Yeah, because LEC not stable. As you can like in the morning back 6 o'clock, it go by 11:12. It come back 12 in the night. So how you expect people to use traffic light? People use the traffic daily basis. That's something that they actually always in the traffic, and you know. So I don't think that LEC should be installed on a traffic light. Not LEC, but the traffic light should be installed.
The traffic light should not be installed
on LEC.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're not understanding what are people doing in the traffic. Yeah, because the traffic light will not be on. It will not be on actually. Yeah, I think it should be installed on a solar plate. At least they're gonna be on every time so that people gonna know what they're doing.
Yeah. So
know what they're doing actually in the traffic.
Let the government put it on. Putting it on is the major thing. It will help.
Intersections of red light. That area is actually always jamming. You know, police officers always find it difficult to direct traffic in red light thing. You know, you will see that the traffic light is not on. They just install it, but it's just not there. On. It's just there for formality.
Yeah.
It's not on. You know, not only that area, but even go back to Pacopi. Pacopi intersection, the traffic light is not even on. To other places, you're not finding traffic lights on. So what the issues of installing the traffic light? You can find the traffic light on. All right. Not everything you see the police officer. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I trust the government. I know. Yes, they can do that. You know, it is not ready major. You guys can just to put it on. If you put it there already, right? Okay, we agree. Just put it on. Yeah, just put it on quick. You know, let's start moving on, and then not be complaining on traffic light. You know, traffic lights should not be key issues. You know, yeah, to the traffic problem.
The only way it will be key issues until they can put a light on, because people are always going to be stuck in the traffic.
Okay, that's the problem.
People are going to always be stuck in the traffic because there's no traffic light, there's no rules and regulations. If there's no traffic light, no rules and regulations are going to be applied.
Normally on the traffic light is that the
people can violate.
Yeah, so it ain't there.
We're in there, so what are you gonna expect? So the traffic light need to be on.
The boarding get here, by that you go to the boarding.
To the hearing, the boarding right there.
Then by it.
The here there, by it. Then to the hearing, what you expect? So that's something different.
Yeah, so
something different.
But that's it. You know, that trust and hope on the government. They will do it. They will do what they can do.
That they say that tomorrow let leave it made to the chicken and get tea. We will not leave it. Yeah, let be real. Let leave it to the make chicken. I even having tea anymore. And all the thing when leaving, let leave it. So we're gonna keep talking about these things, all right? Let leave it to the chicken. Now you ain't eating anymore. It's all in everything. Yeah. Oh, chicken in that thing. So to this,
they'll work for you.
Yeah, they'll send a tea. After not chicken, not having tea today. So we're not keep doing the same thing. Yeah, like as Anna said, you can keep doing the same thing and expect the result. No, we gotta change some things.
Yeah,
we gotta make some move. You can't get there and say, "Oh, this thing gonna happen."
The thing you do it fine, you know, it was not there. You bring it there, just put it on.
Put it on, and you don't want to do it.
What the hold on?
Red light, that red is a major place
that red light
where you find people using it every time. Duper right, look at They're
Go
always
traffic.
employing that guy. You know, I
Yeah,
don't know his name. That police officer or that traffic officer,
yeah,
always there. You know, he one person that always working. Actually employing for a working. Actually doing that. Police officer always the double junction. You're doing well. You're doing well because you know it's not easy thing to direct
yeah.
that intersection over there. It's not easy to direct everybody. You know, people gonna listen to you. Some people gonna be violating, but you actually make sure that
Always
everybody,
making sure,
yeah,
you
you
know.
know. So it will not happen. You will not have the energy every day, every time to do that same thing you're doing, and probably you're gonna be changed to be sent to another place. All
Yeah.
right?
So just before we go to
Yeah.
better step before we go to the flip side, is there issue you I don't know if you've been following the trend,
What's that?
the spiritual bag.
Yeah, I
Yes.
saw that on the social media. It's talking about spiritual back, you
Spiritual
know,
bag.
but you know, I saw it, but I think for me,
The bar left from
I
the
believe
mechanic shop.
in a fight.
The bar
I
left from
believe
the
in a reality.
yeah.
All right. So, for the fact that I didn't see it before me, it was on a social media. I don't think it'll be something
Yeah.
serious. Yeah,
I
I
tried
don't think
reaching
it'll be
out
something serious.
because I could identify
Okay.
someone from one of the photos.
Okay.
So I tried reaching out to them, try placing your call to them, and then the person said bad leg from the mechanic shop, and then they started riding around, hitting other bikes, hitting other cars around in the traffic. So I was like, back with no one over here to control it.
I saw
It's
that
all that
on
spiritual back.
I saw that on the social media, you know, but for me, I didn't put time to that because you know, actually we are in Africa, we know that things gonna happen and
Most spectacular that be wrong.
things will always happen. Things will always happen, but
So let's see if we can get our first contact person. That's our traffic analyst, Emmanuel Tower.
yeah, we'll get in touch with him. Let's take a break.
Yeah, this break and we'll
Yeah,
be
let's
back.
take the break. Watching I get if you don't have money in this life, trust me, what you get. Let's go, man. Let's get a break and be right back.
Yeah, boss. Baby, you know, say,
Don't get
Ross, we don't love how it's you do. For grace, my dream. Grace for grace. You are back by baby. I want practice.
and tell you what thing we get. We pray for grace. We pray for grace. Everything we do right now, we're actually praying for grace. What thing we get. If you get money, trust me. What you get, your family calling. You know that so many things happening, reason according, and you get money. But we have to go to our analyst right here on Truth Knowledge Super One on the Traffic Plus. So yeah, let's get our analyst live.
Hello? Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Tuet, how you doing?
yeah. The only one that of it.
Okay, yes. Just bring us up to speed right now. Where are you right now? Where are you right now?
For precise, I'm located on Marshall Highway. To
Marshall
be
House.
precise,
Okay.
government farm.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Tell us exactly what you have for us today on the Traffic Plus on Truth 96.1.
Okay. Let me say many things to each and every one of you in that you still there. And you can start there. We have to understand, having known the causes of accident, and then what kinds of measures the government can put in place to reduce the accident rate.
So if I got you right, we're talking about the measures today, right?
Yeah.
Imagine obviously.
Okay, go ahead.
The first thing, the government must set up institution that will be able to acknowledge the various unions that own the various vehicles in the country consistently. And the same government should not interfere the day-to-day activities of the police who are there as implementing panel. What do I mean? The public work must be at the forefront. The potholes on the roads, the paint, all these things must be able to work on that. The sample, the bridges, public work engineering must be able to carry on observation and see whether these things are up to date. The police as an institution should be a autonomous institution. What do I mean? In the discharge of a senior officer to do the right thing in traffic should not be interfered with a duty by the senior police officer in Central. For example, a vehicle will be traveling without a V-mirror. If you are caught, you should be punished.
A vehicle
Interference.
or vehicle?
The government must also have a unique discussion throughout with the union president, the Testing union president, motorcycling union president, and individuals as a whole to explain to them in detail who's supposed to sit behind the steering, your age, and how to drive. Government must be able to set up a team that will monitor these things. If government do that, the drivers of the truck, they will know when to speed up, when to reduce speed, when to park. They will know that if there's a consequence. But today, everybody do their own things. If you are ready to talk about 1% of our interest, that is not good. Why would you the accident rate? Young policemen now, we are afraid of or losing a job now to support the family. You get it clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, a vehicle will also have a spare tire. Even the lesson I'm giving the fuel today, power when they issue lessons 2 or 3 times, it should be punished to be stopped from driving every time. A driver that will get involved in accident 1, 2, 3 times, it should be stopped. A lesson supposed to be provoked for 3 years. today, driver having accident, if there's somebody playing football, he doesn't care. What is the actual punishment? These people that are driving recklessly, forget about it, the money at the campaign.
So you
If somebody has been caught and was reckless driving, police use the money for the person, tag down people, then you make the source of income, get a report, continue 3 days, you will come to yourself. But as soon as possible, they pass somebody reckless, they put it in their pocket, they fold their hand behind themselves, police make sure you know hand there, they begin to ball. What will make that person driver? Not to drive continuously, recklessly. The government must be able to put measures in place. The government is not doing that. You see, people on the street, government is unable to put a strong measure in place because of vote. Because in the fee 2029, if you push the vote out of the road, you will lose vote. Government refuses to do the rightful thing. She is the father in the room. What she can't be the first. There can't no place. Moving. But the government gets the power to the men behind it. So to reduce accident rate, the size of our road should be well modified, very big, and have an area for people to drive passengers. And taxi drivers, they should stop conversation while driving. If they are caught, they can't be part for 1 or 2 days without taking money from them. You see, taxi driver while moving, you put 2 persons at the front seat. The law is there. If you look at the car document, we see about 5 persons supposed to be in a car. Policemen supposed to park and drive. You see it? But you the policemen that all tell the law, if you park down there for that, you may call the from. What you call the man for? It's not supposed to be so. So this is why you park the man for. Because the man is 2 persons at the front. 1 person is in the gear. That prevented that driver freely to change the gear. And they want to be. The place where change the gear to put it to number 1. The gear will go because the man left foot is there. What happened to him? So all these things government should be able and ourselves as learning from the umbrella should be able to understand where to put passengers. But because the message from government is very much weak. Government is weak. So at the end of the day, the accident rate will continue. For example, the RIA road. Most of the children move on 1 white. And they come up and specifically the junior officer will arrest the truck. At the end of the day, they the truck. If they mess up on the B place, they're going to reduce accident rate. People are balanced car on the road. If you bring culture to go to the car from there, or come from Central, what will reduce accident rate? So if all these things will put measure in place,
Okay.
it will be a good thing.
Mr. Tua,
The government is not strong to get close the apple to punish he or she that belong to the minister.
okay, so government, I mean,
The police is not in charge of the institution. Minister is in charge of the junior officer. Representative interfere of the junior officer. A senator interfere. A councillor interfere. That is who responded to a police officer in the charge of the duty. At the end of the police officer, then you see them at the checkpoint having conversation. They don't care on the road. Everybody see. As soon as the bigger thing happen, the accident, I can't see everybody rushing there. Because police is not a common institution in Liberia. So police are not understand that. So they get to the number that
yeah, but Tua, like we actually listen to you, Kenneth, you lady business, talking about issues where I mean police officers should actually live by the rules and regulations when it comes to the traffic. And you talk about government should be people that are going to be implementing these rules pertaining to the traffic. All right, so I want to come back to this where you gonna find people in the government having interest in the traffic. I mean, their own personal drivers. I mean, going against these rules you actually mentioned. So, what going to happen to the traffic if these people keep violating the rules? All right. So, what going to happen to the traffic?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, what's the question?
I actually say you lay all the bases talking about the rules and regulations where traffic taxi drivers, public heavy duty drivers, I mean, I should go by certain rules and regulations when it comes to the traffic. Hope you getting me.
Mhm.
And then government should be people that are going to implement these rules in the traffic. So now, if the government officials have an interest in some of these people who are actually in the traffic and going against these rules. So what we're gonna be experiencing in the traffic, what we're gonna be seeing actually happening in the traffic.
You are saying if the minister violates the traffic rule,
I mean people in the traffic government having interest in then what's gonna be happening? What we're gonna be seeing on a daily basis.
I'm not getting the question.
Oh my god. So let me come back again. Yeah.
I'm not getting the question well.
Okay. I think you get me a little bit right now. So like I'm saying, as an analyst for the traffic plus. So now, people are actually violating the traffic because of their own or personal contact having a government or in the traffic sector. So now, if they keep violating the traffic, what gonna happen to the traffic in Liberia? What gonna be seeing happening every day on I mean on a daily basis? What gonna be happening? This is a question I'm actually asking.
Resulted to property damage and life of people. So if they continue, what happens? Property damage and human beings go away with their life.
Okay, Mr. Tower. Thank you. Just about take it away. What's your final word?
My followers, I would like to give thanks and what appreciation for you who always bring me on air for people to hear my voice. Us all Liberians, those who are driving and those who are sitting in they understand that we are not driving for themselves, we are driving for the others. So let it drive carefully, let it drive prudently, let it drive in a way that the life must have to be safe and minimize the accident risk. And let all do the right thing. Then police officer, then minister, let us do the right thing. If we do that, Liberia will go forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly, Emmanuel. Emmanuel Tower is our traffic analyst. He always giving us information as it relates to the traffic here on the Traffic Plus on the Tuesday edition. One thing he says is that there should be a workshop being conducted for some of these guys. Like for those of them that are driving heavy duty, where they are president or better still, their head, should be in a good rapport with the government to provide training for some of these people. And the road, there should be some extension in the road, you ought to expand the road because when you look at what happening, the road, some of these roads, they are narrow, very, very narrow. So there should be some extension when it comes to the road. And the workshop going to help, bringing the leaders together to help to combat accident and government Should also look at more specifically public works. Should also look at the pop holes on the road. Try to fix them just to avoid some of these things. And he talks about the bribery for the traffic to flow smoothly. There should not be interference with bigger hands from the government. Somebody will say, "Oh yes, I got my uncle in the government central." When you get into problem, the police want to take a stand on you, and then they go about calling bigger hands. That's interference. So the guy in the police, or better still, the guy conducting the traffic will not be enough full, that strength will not be there infused. Like, he's not important because whenever you hold John Brown is about to call your uncle, and, call your uncle, and then you will say, "Oh, yeah, did that guy." So when you commit a crime, there should be some punishment. Like, take for instance, for the taxi drivers, when let's say you expire and then you stay in the traffic and the whole use, they send you home. They should revoke certain things from you at the moment. You go home and sit for 3 days. So now, if that it sounds a bit confusing to me. Like, okay, so they'll park your car for 3 days. Yes, I think that's what you're trying to say. They park your car when you violate the law. They park your car because you're driving out of V mirror, and when you look at the two mirrors on the car, they say because you don't have the possibility is not there for you to look at the back. But from the two V mirrors, you'll be able to watch traffic at your back. Who's riding behind you or who's driving behind you. You all know some of these things. So when you violate, they should park your car for 3 days. When you go through that 3 days without getting in the traffic, without handling money, you'll come to yourself. So I think, yes, you laid the business. Thank you so kindly, Emmanuel. Emmanuel Tuwed again, our traffic analyst, with there around the RIAPL. So very shortly, we'll be connecting with our traffic, our contact person within the traffic. That's Uriah Somerville. Uriah Somerville is our contact person there in the traffic. Going to be telling us how the traffic been since the, and then all the development going to come 30 minutes down 5 o'clock. That time check on the clock, and then the traffic plus. So I think we're having Emmanuel Tuwed live on
Some of you.
Emmanuel. Sorry, I'm saying Emmanuel. Uriah Somerville. Sorry. Uriah, how are you?
Henry, and let me just walk someone. So it's always a pleasure, being in school. It's another day for Nigeria, another day for the traffic. It's always a pleasure. So let me do a very mission with UFM and doing the best station to do.
Sure.
It's well, the weather down, the two patch to the last program, the day the station. And we are doing well, but everything that water we got, very listen to you. It's always a pleasure to the traffic.
And it's always a pleasure to have you, Uriah, for all what you do. Keep doing what you do. At the moment, where are you?
Well, I'm currently making my way to go, manage in a photo production. I just left partner to so currently heading to Japan.
You heading? So you're coming from Central Monrovia.
We are from Central Monrovia.
And how has been since this morning? How's the traffic been with you?
Well, I'm not sure, the traffic in the morning, everyone leaves. It's a minute. Everybody leaves on time, and everybody is a murder back to school. At this moment, you see you stopping, coming from Central Minnesota. The Dasha people are come back. So at this time, you see around the main because of the weather Nigeria. We also observe practice around Ferry and Fair, the opposite that are really. And then there's our coming down the Sundays around the Street, then the school call, then we have 22. And then you also observe practice from episode for all of the Pakistan. And then you observe practice power. the question of the question, or you have the job to the so that the number you see, they never go the money, you shop the money, you shop it. So that's why I love it. Another hand, we shall choose something, the representative, around draw, around time of movie, for many, for many, so move on the traffic, just talk with her, maybe you just get a ship, yeah, so that's another routine, the traffic.
That's normal routine of the traffic. More specifically on a Tuesday, you find the lawmakers, going to work. That's the main Emmanuel to telling us that. So, Emmanuel, let's look at yeah. I kept calling the guy Emmanuel. Sorry, man. Yeah, Uriah. I'm getting too used to Emmanuel. Sorry. So Uriah, let's look at the traffic. When it comes to the police, more specifically the guys there at Vamuma. Have you observed their part of working, because you got another road going down to Lagbazi, and you get another one coming to Central Morovia, another one coming back to Painesville. They're talking about that a bit. Right there, that traffic, that intersection. Let's talk about it a bit.
Well, thank you. But let me explore the Labrador aspect. They have been doing well. So the old traffic, for the group, they are doing well when it comes to traffic regularly. Even like you mentioned, Henry, is a very because you have to look at a lot of study, so coming is good in a process of the border. The major section, the police are there. Most traveling around the yard, so you know, coming from town, when issue of fact, you never get a fact. For the police officer, for in out that, so you for my response with my people. They are just doing
Okay, Uriah. I don't know. Elijah, you got something
Yeah,
to say?
so I guess we've been getting updates pertaining to the regulation of the traffic bug. Uriah, so let's talk about some of these issues pertaining the special task police officers. You guys are all funny in the traffic. I mean, are giving tickets to taxi driver. I mean, taxi driver are the only people who are actually in the traffic now. I mean, going to town. We don't have a police officer or probably tricycle riders going to town right now. So you guys are the only people going to town. So how is the task police officer uh cooperating with you guys?
well, what they do, like, I'm going to say,
Yeah, go ahead.
thank you. The beautiful, on that moment, it's time to work for the country's police inspectors, as the promo, come back to the country. Or like, I don't like it to speak on the video and on the chocolate plus. It's like not necessary to the future job. And to come back to the ID, and we are giving the ID the right. So I was told that very much just on the first step. So we are giving it like red, the message of the headquarters of the to have the form of those that we are seeing in the package. Legally, in Morovia, in Sudan, any traffic, and like that, we are going, it's really the car, to be, the car, is a good thing that and to involve, like I say, I'm very, it is on the card, description on it, special, what they are doing, like I give it, at the job, I don't let you, your car, you get, your single leg, your car, the reinforcement weapon, you have to do it, like the rest of the world, terror, you know, association, it's that
Okay. Yeah, you.
I am doing everybody. If it's you go bring I don't do the work. We pass the rule, but it's time to make sure that your hair light, single light, your the thing is unfortunately that all the things I just do, there's not working, and I'm sorry for you. What about that thing I'm giving single chicken for the car? The point is that the freezer not come on, it is one ticket, it's not come on. So that's one of the things to the other people to me, because the guys are the people ticket in the national police are probably started all this more people I guess should not
Yeah, Uriah, this is an issue, Uriah. We've been discussing the issues. Like, we're talking about these things. So, I want you to listen to this because we don't have the luxury of time right now. You understand what I'm saying? You like, yeah, Uriah. Yeah. So, what we're gonna do? Yeah. So, what I want you to listen to right now is that we've been talking about these issues, and yeah, we've been talking about the issues. We actually been talking about the issues. When it comes to the police officer, I mean the special task police officer, being issuing tickets to taxi driver. When it comes to some of these equipment, I mean, when it comes to your brake shoe or the brake light, your switch. I mean, living from this link to another link, all this is not working on your car. So, Uriah, I guess you are back, and I think you we gotta get this. You gotta listen. We've been talking about these issues, and yeah, you there, right, Uriah? Yeah. So, we've been talking about these issues, and uh, at that time the RG wasn't in contract. Yeah. Now he is in contract, and I don't know if some of your colleagues or the taxi driver has been paying for some of these offenses from the special task police officers. I don't know if they've been paying, but if not yet, so how is the process right now? Because we have the RG actually in country right now. I mean, in person of Greg Common. When it comes to the regulations of these things you actually mentioned, so how is it right now? Are you guys actually seeing this? Are you guys actually seeing this task force officers in the traffic or what?
did I hear?
Are you guys still seeing the traffic officers? I mean, pertaining to the special traffic officers in the traffic, still
Yeah, so
regulating
they
this
are
traffic.
carrying on the enforcement. Like I said, we are not against the enforcement is actually is welcoming. We are as leader of Star Wars drivers, weapon search, enforcement because it's not enough that all the cars running Central Monrovia. Central Monrovia is the principal street of the Republic of Liberia, and we respect that particular route. So any car that will be commuting on that route should be well worth it. We welcome the enforcement. But what we are against, let me make it clear to the public, we are against the multiple tickets that they are giving the drivers. There we are concerned. So the RG is important. Like I said previously, we want to get the RG, 1 week. So I was informed, reliably informed.
Why you got 1 week? You should actually rest 1 week before you got present your plan to him because I think he's actually in the position of working. So why you talking about 1 week? Why other people gonna be going through so many things in the traffic? You talking about 1 week as a leaders pertaining the Java Young when it comes to do parole. So you talking about 1 week. So what you expect? The man is actually in the mood of working. You talking about 1 week.
Yeah, so we had a meeting and we discussed, I speak, I'm just like 1,000 person, speaking in one body. So we were reliably informed that the RG, went out of the country for medical treatment and other stuff. So, after, doing some medical stuff, you have to rest, get back, to normality, so they can get a budget. So, in our wisdom, like I said, the drivers, don't see drivers, in Texas, they are there. Common people, we are watching, experienced, the kids, group of people, just using this means to find the our family and ourselves. So we started use our wisdom to get the RG, at least this week, to do a briefing fit out, to rest, then the following week, or probably on Monday, the leadership, will convene, like I said, the job, we are teaching people who don't go on the street, straight in the shopping. So once the entire job and people speak, we there as leaders, we
So now, I guess I was saying that, Raya. So you guys are actually giving the RG 1 week to deliver your plan to him. So, let's talk about some of the fees. From town to Central Monrovia. How much you guys actually charging passengers? From let's start from Dupero. From Dupero to Monrovia. From Vangoman, probably someone stopping at Vangoman and going straight to the main city. What is the charges?
So yeah, thank you. That's a brilliant question. Before I answer your question, let me say, that we want to say, we welcome, working with the Ministry of Transport, and all of the laws about transportation fare in the country, everything, came from the Ministry of Transport. I don't know why instruction they were acting on, how did they, come up with that, reduction of transportation fare, why they got to the youth, to reduce the transportation fare. Like when they said that enforcement.
So the question is, Uriah, probably I want to go straight to the question. What's the fare for?
Yeah,
I want you to go to it, yeah, because we don't have a luxury of time. That's the reason I want you to go to the question.
Okay, great. So we are back on normality. Things remain the same because the inflation of the gasoline price. So currently, when anybody on the town, my boy, the afternoon, if you get to the road, you want to get to Central Monrovia, that's that you should have 250 level days. That's the normal fare. Nobody will charge you more than 250 level days. So if you are making your way from Yalabe Junction to Central Monrovia, please have your 200 level days. That's the normal fare from Yalabe Junction to Broad Street. Nobody will charge you more than that. And if you're looking from red light, to Central Monrovia is also 250. Nobody will charge you more than that. If you find yourself somewhere around the faculty end, because you will have our other group of drivers on that end that can carry people to town. So from faculty to Broad Street is 300 because of the distance. So we calculate that from from between Dugo Road to faculty, the city area. So it's 300 from faculty to Central Monrovia.
Straight from Paco to Central Monrovia, talking about 300 $11.
Yeah, from Paco straight to Central Monrovia is $311.
Okay. So if I live in Duburo straight, maybe I stop in Vangoman, how much I should pay?
Yeah, from Tugo Road to Pamoma is 200 Liberty.
200.
Yeah.
Okay, stopping maybe around 20 Street. How much are gonna pay 20 Street?
From Pamoma 2 or 5.
Okay.
We come from Tugo Road. From Pamoma 2 or
The whole single. Yeah.
Yeah, when you come from Tugo Road, when you hit, as soon as you cross Pamoma,
yeah,
all the way to First Street, you know that particular region is 200.
200.
Yeah, that particular region, when you cross that point, that when you cross Sarah Marie,
yeah,
you know, the University of Labrador, the police station,
going across.
You are in a 250 range.
250 range.
So that means for the police headquarters, all the way going to Brushing is the 250 in. Yeah, so that's a normal price. So nobody has to charge, you know, our people more than that. You know, we care about our passenger. If there's that a chance of one of the
so
we have a passenger. But
there's transportation fare actually from the Ministry of Transport, or is there a fare from the transport? From the driver union. Probably if from the transport ministry or from the driver union. Which fare actually dealing with?
The current one
yeah, the current fare you've been mentioning.
Yeah, it's for the transport ministry.
Okay.
Yes, that's what we're going for over years now. You know, yeah. So it's for the ministry out there. We don't do things we our own affairs have been regulated. The only thing is that we all the transport ministry not to look at the black market when they can board. Because if you want to regulate transportation fare in any country, what you do is look at the filling station, you know, because these are the people that are paying the tax. They can board. We don't know where they're taking like.
But right now, the fire service actually chasing they can board from every lake community. So it's gonna affect you guys. It's gonna affect you guys or what?
Well, sometimes like usually the start can see they can board. Sometimes usually the night where you know, our country is the only country I'll tell you correct that we have filling station close. In other countries, you see the filling station and operation.
Yeah, we have connect petrol and green. I know green petrol. Other filling station going to be close by 9, like that 10. Close.
But now we have that's a major challenge that we face. So like for me, like usually I tell my driver before you leave, like for instance, when you make a large trip, you want to partner. Make sure you check your money, you put gas in your car because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. Something that should be, scarcity of gasoline, the gasoline shortage, and that's all. For me, what you should do, once I come for time, like coming to go road, that's my last trip already. So when we hit to go road, I'm going to check what God gave me today, and then I just, the Philippines, I'm going to our parking, right? You know that one. So I just cross the road, fill up my tank again and get ready for tomorrow. So I think it is good enough that we do that. But usually in the next, that's the time we see can board, standing on the street. Yeah, so there where we are.
All right, so if I just will leave you, you have another thing to say to a driver, to the pedestrians, other people, other police officers, what you want to say to them, just will leave you.
Well, if you need to approach, let me bring this attention to the public, to listening to, this while listening to the station. This afternoon, I've been receiving numerous calls from our drivers flying the Johnsonville in, and the Mount Bagley in, the FDA, and that of the Killsbury. I've been loudly informed by my drivers that they have been carefully erected, to this place that I just mentioned of, that the police, the National Police, they are doing inspection ahead of the national inspection that can come out by the Ministry of Transport. So we have been receiving calls, they are erected. Carefully is alert, I've been reliably informed by my drivers that I've been using that route this morning, that they have been carefully erected at Johnsonville, Mount Bagley, the FDA, and now Killsbury. The National Police, they are carrying on vehicle inspection ahead of the national inspection by the Ministry of Transport.
Okay.
So I think the National Police need to,
What special at Mount Bagley Inn? Yeah, I experienced at Mount Bagley Inn. Not Mount Bagley Inn, I experienced it.
Yeah, so I've been informed by my driver this morning. I've been receiving numerous calls. They've been calling me up and down, so I've been on the hold on. So I'm going to be on the radio this afternoon. So we want the National Police, that they are somebody that we want to bring to the National Police and then the embassy, they are two separate functions. The function of the Transport Ministry is to carry on the inspection, and the National Police that they enforce. But what we are seeing, right now that the National Police are getting on is stepping ahead of the national, it's like coming a month away from now. So that's one thing I want to bring to the public attention.
Okay, thank you.
Before I also think I want to do a mention of traffic light.
Okay.
I also want to mention here.
Yeah, like 30 seconds quickly.
Yeah, but let's get there for that traffic light. I don't know. I know the engineer that's doing the work at that junction. I don't know what is there any possibility that traffic light be erected at the line part at the junction because you see serious confusion. People using the riot bar. You have to wait. It's the only riot bar that you see people have to wait. But it is one of our major riot bars, so welcome it. But I don't know what traffic light have to be there. And like you guys see regularly, you have seen traffic light already, installed to mention intersection, but we're not seeing it on.
Okay.
You mention of the Duval Junction.
Duval Junction, yeah, so many places.
That guy is out there doing work. Right at the Duval Junction here.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but we'll find a way to get in touch with him. The traffic block will find a way to get in touch with him. Yeah.
You have to get to that. Yeah. There's the only intersection that I see the motorcyclists. Even the pedestrian, they adhere to that main instruction. You will see all people behind the crosswalk. Everybody will wait for that time when they call you.
Thank you.
We are seeing major in the traffic light. Otherwise, something that we're putting on for last week. We are getting money from our customers, so that is clear that the job you want to be providing, water to spectators.
Okay. You talking about police officer, right? Police officer.
Yeah.
In the traffic.
Yeah, we will be providing water to the Labrador National Police. Next week will be the Labrador National Police, but tomorrow we're going to be at the FKB School Complex. The job you're going to be.
Thank you.
Give water to spectators between the 9.
Thank you so much, G. Irrational. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving us an update here. Yeah, Irrational. Some of you, our correspondent from the traffic, always giving updates, right? If you get a man, they lost your time. Trust me, you're gonna absorb everything. So, Henry, I guess you've been following some updates from the traffic. You listen to Irrational. Some of you. Our correspondent from the traffic, the traffic analyst, Emma Towet, he been talking about some issues pertaining to traffic. So many things are happening in traffic. Our police officer too, they have some police officers actually doing well in the traffic. We need to actually applaud them, and some of them actually they are messing up the traffic, and we need to talk about it. Yeah, because there's a reason we're actually here on the Traffic Plus. To discuss issues actually confronting and improving the traffic. So there's a reason we're here, and we're just going to talk about issues. Our taxi drivers in the traffic, our motorcyclists, our tricycle riders, the pedestrians. These are people making the traffic. Yeah, so these are things we've been talking about, and you listen to our analyst and the correspondent.
Yeah, so let me say many thanks to Emmanuel, Towe, and that Uriah, some of you for always filling us with development as it relates to the traffic, telling all about the kind of accident, and then telling us, to this very intersection, or better still, very checkpoints. What are some of the things that the police will have to do? What are some measures we have to put in place? So let me say many thanks to the guys. But there is it. At about this time we do it like this, So I just want to be grateful to them for the work they are doing. We don't have money to pay them.
Yeah.
In other country, they will be paid for that. They will pay them, but we don't have money to pay them. But they always making it their duty, to come on, to give us information as it relates to the traffic. So I'm grateful to them. One day society will pay them. Probably, who knows? The president will be listening one day.
So, one day.
Who's that Emmanuel Towe? Yeah. So
anything can happen. Some of you always when the traffic, give you updates.
One day. So the only thing I would say, be consistent. Let's work together. Let's do what we do. But that's it. No time, we gotta go. We got 20 minutes coming up to 6 o'clock. And exactly 6 o'clock, we'll be telling you bye bye. So
Yeah.
I think we gotta get it interactive.
We not hear from our people in the traffic.
Yes.
We not hear from our people in the traffic.
Yeah.
Probably you motorcyclists,
The tricycle.
tricycle riders,
Yeah,
taxi driver,
taxi
bus
drivers,
rider, heavy
bus,
duty
yeah,
riders,
just from everywhere.
everywhere, going across pedestrians. You've been experiencing so many things in the traffic. Let's go ahead.
So call us. Let's talk some of these things. Or tell us, you've been following. We've been here since 4, and then we got about 19 minutes. Up to the hour. So 777017635 07770177635. Better still.
0775 02 0775 02 Of course, exactly. That's still what you actually experiencing in the traffic.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's the traffic?
How's the traffic?
From your end, what's your own observation as it relates to the traffic? 07770177635.
Yeah, so I guess we gotta pick up MS Hammond. MS Hammond always calling from Car City. MS Hammond, you live on the Traffic Plus. Let's say good afternoon to
Thank
you.
you so much for the recognition, and let me appreciate you guys for the level of work you guys do.
Okay.
Probably I'm calling with MS Foreign Exchange Bureau in Kansas City.
Okay.
Let me appreciate you guys when it comes to the traffic plus. You guys are doing extremely well by educating the pedestrian and the driver on the motorcycle. For example, the police or the Johnson City Fire Compassion of the State Corporation and the National Police Traffic Division, they are doing well. When it comes to regulating the traffic in Canada State West, after school hour, you get a progesterone run. You those who know how to progesterone run in Canada and will plan to those things. For say the police will not be and clear progesterone run, will offer all kind of progesterone run and have access to pass when the police or the Johnson City will want to direct traffic. So I think Canada, the traffic is moving smoothly here. And most of the driver on the motorcycle are buying the pedestrian world. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Emmett Hammond from Car City Deck. Bring up the speed to some of those issues happening in Car City. 0775 02 776 0775 02 776 and
07770177635 777017635. Call us. Let's talk some traffic issue. Yeah, on the Traffic Plus on Truth FM.
That because this person. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah.
We actually over here. Go ahead. Your name and from where you join us.
This is Kenneth. I'm calling from Marshall. I've been following you guys the whole day.
Okay.
You guys are discussing a lot of things and things. And then there's a point I wanted to strike on the registration of the motorcycle. You know, this country is like before you fly on the road, any property that you pronounce the appearance that you have in your own, or you have as your own, it should be registered. And not because the government said they should register it. So before you put anything on the road, especially on the road, it should be registered that particular property that the guy is paying a license plate. That one. Then when it comes to the traffic rules, a lot of motorcyclists don't understand the traffic rules. They don't know about it. They only good at the field road that are gonna ride the leg. 2, that 3. Then the taxi drivers, the police are working very hard on the taxi driver. Reason being is that a lot of people get on the road, they don't check the car light don't come on, the parking light is not on, the bridge light is not on, nothing. Then they just put on the road. Those people should be fined thoroughly.
You say your name again?
There was one thing happened to this place, Rehab. My brother was there, he stayed in this country for years, and I got out there. They trucking and knocking down and busting. At the end of the day, they try to have bridge.
Yeah, Chief. You say your name again? Kenneth Jones. Yeah, so you know that, Mr. Kenneth, you know that when you register a car, you have the right to apply the script just everywhere. So in that case, when people come in to give you the bound, what are you gonna say to them?
Okay,
if you register your vehicle, yes, you have the right to apply the script, right?
Yes.
That's put in your case. So if you receive a bound, what are going to be your response to them?
If
if I come against their rules, which of course they say, oh, your parking lot or your
You don't come against the rules, but other people go against it. So it means the crown transferable to you. When someone go against the rule, it means the crown transferable to you. That's what he's saying to us.
No, it should not be transferred to me.
Okay, so go ahead now and make a point.
Okay, what I try to say is that let us lead the police, let them work on everybody, because now when I was there, a lot of people in Liberia, they do anything they feel like doing. They don't even bow by the rules. The rules are there. They don't bow by it. I can remember one time I reached the Catholic Junction, I was crossing right on the line there. Your foot is on that first step on the line. Every time I want someone to stop, while you're on at least, I don't think I've seen somebody who they will pass the second white line there, then you put your foot there. No, as soon as you know that person is there, you have to stop. And I would drive in the car. But people don't do it. Then I had the traffic, one of the traffic demons here, nobody talking at the police, the police should not allow the driver to talk. No driver allowed, no taxi driver allowed to be talking on phone at the same time driving.
Okay.
So all the money we should work on ourselves.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you so much. All right, so I'll pick another person on the line. Yeah, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, so you can call on 0775 02 776 0775 02 776, and yeah, just go ahead and announce the other number.
0770-17635 770-17635.
Let me pick up this person.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us.
Yeah, my name is Tony Brooks, calling from the township of...
A township of what? Tony's Bros. I don't know what is going on. But you can call on 0775 02 776 0775 02 776. And you're gonna be live on the Traffic Plus. You've been following, been discussing issues pertaining to traffic. You want to make a point, all right? So just call and go ahead, make a point on the Traffic Plus. We'll have exactly 12 minutes up to 6 o'clock. Exactly 6. We're gonna be drawing curtain on the Traffic Plus here this afternoon. 0775 02 776. All right, and
777-017635 777-017635. Got about 12 more minutes. 12 more minutes to go. Yeah, on the TP. This is your regular team on a Tuesday. We're always here, where we create the platform, we open the platform. I don't know why the call just keep bouncing back from my head.
I think
I don't know, it just coming back to back.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. So that's it. 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes to go. We got a call from the end. I know the call just.
I don't want to use a word. The line's fluctuating. Yeah.
777-017635. 777-017635.
If this person gonna be okay, so let's see. Let's pick up this person. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief. Your name and from where you are.
My name is Tony Brooks, calling from the township of Johnsonville.
Okay, Tony, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the information. Thank you for the education. Both of you people are really doing extremely well. But I just want to recommend. Actually, I want to recommend. Yeah, the motorbike riders and the tricycle riders. Those guys, they need a washout. At least every 3 months, those guys they are causing trouble in the city. Just imagine, as a pedestrian, when you're on the sidewalk, those guys, when you stop them, some of them will stop right in the middle of the road. Just that it is wrong. It's wrong. Those guys, those guys need wash up at least every 90 days. Yeah, the organization are responsible for those guys, the union. Yeah, those guys, they are paying their money. At least they have to go for a wash up at least every 3 months. Most of the guys, when you come to the traffic rules, they are not educated yet. Yeah. I'm sorry to say that they are not educated when it comes to the traffic rules. So I'm appealing for our particular organization that are responsible for those guys. Yeah, to them at least every 3 months they are harming us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling. All right, so we got a few more minutes, so we can pick up probably like two more person. 0775 02 776 0775 02 776
The guy
and
said the 07770173635. The guy said it was
the
the
motorcyclist
background.
and the background name workshop.
No, the serious workshop. The guys. The really the problem I get with majority of them.
Okay.
Yeah, the motorcyclists. They love to overspeed. They can be laying in the back, between the cars. And the first thing you should take into consideration is that bag you riding, right? For the fact that you are on a bag, you get on a bag to go on traffic, and you are already, doing your normal thing, you're on the traffic, yeah. Take into consideration your body is the frame. I don't know if many of them can very be thinking that your body is the frame, though.
Yeah.
Your body is the frame. So because it will interest you understand that when you get involved into accident, one of their beliefs is that the onion on our back, they are very strong. No, they are not. They are not. You will not know till you get involved. And then you see everything bending and breaking. That's the first thing should come to your mind. You serve as the frame for that bag. Until God helps you, you go back home safely. But they will not take into consideration to be, overtaking, just playing star on the back. No. You see me? Before, in fact, I'm really young boy. When you're riding battle, get on your back when you're young. I don't know, railway, mature people, older people. Because we all know there are no perfect people when it comes to these things, boy. You row people, when you tell them, say, man, please don't roll me, they will not argue with you. When you go tell them, man, please don't roll me, they make me tell you, I say, I'm human being. I know you're human being now, right? But what I'm saying, just for the both of our safety, because when I give you the change that you will fly me in the air. It will be like overspeeding. Let me stay. Problem will happen.
This boils down to a speed limitation, speed
Yeah.
and just everything. But let's see if we can pick up this person on the line. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, your name and from where you join us?
Yeah, I'm Jackson Mali. I'm joining from around the area.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Mali.
Yeah, pertaining about the motorcycle issue.
Okay.
Yeah, straight to the point. The police RG, you have to understand that those motorcyclists, they are contributing greatly to the economy of the particular country. Because they go down when the president made an announcement on all Liberia, the government received a higher revenue in Liberia. It was true. The motorcycle contribution towards the economy.
Okay.
So what government always paying money and go pay in government revenue, then you plan for making it for getting on the main road. Let's look at that point. If you're coming to save from the beginning the money you're paying, you don't want a main road. You're not going to see motorcycle going to pay or down.
Okay.
The police actually want to say that if they see all the meeting at 14 so you know that you want to see more travelers on that particular road. Then why you have something for the previous station, you made them to pay that money, bad this, bad the one another day, you ban it. With your phone, you know that crime is not conferable. Try is not conferable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
The government should go in across at least to see how bad the children go on our road to find out daily bread. Because one of the things the police actually really need to show up to is this truck driver that causing all the accidents. But they don't go after the truck driver because they know that those lawmakers are having enough truck on traffic. One of the main things you see that truck causing problem to the motorcycle going through truck or the other problem, all the way to Boston, today a lot of people losing a lot. So one is again a truck again. So one is which one down very nasty. But it's only after motorcycle because they know that a person be here and then they are animal that they like you talk about all the affairs like your very self.
Okay.
So someone is here not about policy, what are they men are using the party, what are they men are UP, what the matter how we should treat everybody equally in the country.
Thank you so much for calling. All right, so that's it. Henry, you listen to him. He making a point.
It's never
Talking
politics.
about, it's not about politics.
Yeah, it's never.
If you know that you never wanted motorcyclists to plow the main street of Monrovia, you shouldn't have taken money from them. It is a point he actually making, right? So, and another person talk about whenever you put in your vehicle, probably it kind of when talk about vehicle a question across, because I will listen to Supreme Motorcyclist President Chokon Gray said the motorbike actually receiving driver lesson, and so probably so many things cutting across now, and when it comes to the driver lesson, they get classes. So
Yeah, there are classes of
and
driver lesson.
I think the transport ministry need to come and clear some things out. Yeah, because they are so quiet and they are one of the major players in the whole thing. And they are one of the major players in the whole thing when it comes to these regulations of the traffic, police and regulations. Like we actually experiencing bound coming from the police, and the heavy duty drivers are passing the street in a day where we're seeing so many accidents occurring. I mean, people are being hurt on a daily basis. Some people are actually losing a life when it comes to the heavy duty drivers over speeding, because when it comes to the heavy duty car or vehicles, they always suffer from brake failures and sometimes from other stuff. So plotting a street in a day, erasing to the life of so many pedestrians, motorcyclists, tricycle riders, and even taxi driver, because there are people that actually uh, carrying so many things. I mean, overspeeding with that kind of materials in the car. So at the end of the day, we have our people being harmed on a daily basis, like we experience on a daily basis. And recently, what happened to Marshall, people saw that. So I think it should be necessary. There's usually reasons. I mean, the transport ministers see reason come out to get some understanding, some clarity to the Liberian people to know where are we right now when it comes to this issues of the transport ministries. What are you guys? What is the stance of the transport ministries? What we're going to be hearing? What going to be coming out? What is the regulations? Because we are not hearing anything from transport ministry. And transport ministries are one of the major players right now in these things. We're actually listening to around. So these are things that are happening, and it need attentions. It actually need attention. We're not actually be waiting to see these things happening in our country, but every time we talking about the same things, there's no regulations. There's nothing happening about it. So that's it, and we have exactly like 1 minute up to 6 o'clock, so we don't have time in our favor. Yeah, we need to go.
Yes, so that's it. We need to go. Get us not going to be on Thursday. Hopefully, we'll be yet again with another edition. But it has been fascinating, interactive, and educative as well on the TP. So our hints to why is quite sufficient. That's what we keep doing for our country. This is our own. Liberia is our own. So that's what we are doing just for the betterment of this country. So that's it, Elijah. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so we gotta go. No time. Come out next is our next radio program. At time exactly 6 o'clock. My name is Elijah Bzize. I've been here with Henry Jala. So join us. It's gonna be on Thursday where we're gonna be here to bring you another edition of the Traffic Plus. So I'm gonna leave you with a song. What can we get? What can we gain? If you don't make money, what you gain? So that's it. I'm gonna leave you with a song. Let's go.
That I am.